Hi there, I'm Gina Daniels, and I'm a confidence coach and the founder of the Goodbye Shy Guy program. Have you ever felt like you won't be successful in life? Like perhaps you want to go get a new job, or you have an interview coming up, or maybe there's a girl you really want to date or meet, or anything in your life that you think about, but you just think, I'm just not going to be able to do it. I'm just not going to be successful. It's not going to go right. This is going to go wrong. Everything's going to go not the way I want. And before you even start off, you start to feel like you're failing at it. You're not going to be a success. And your confidence just goes, ooh, just like that. Have you ever felt like that? Well, I used to feel like that all the time. In fact, I would consistently play things out in my mind and think, oh, this isn't going to work out. They're not going to like me. I won't get the raise I want. I used to think of all those things. I used to actually predetermine my success in my mind. I was telling myself a story. Except when you tell yourself a bad story, your brain picks up on it, and sometimes you actually put those things in motion to happen because you've practiced it out in your head. So I want to teach you something today. I want to teach you a technique so that you can create a better story and you can make the things that you want happen and to be successful. And then you will feel confident as you start to attain those successes. So what I want to teach you today is something called a visualization. Sounds like a big word, doesn't it? But a visualization is the key to creating a new story in our mind, something that we can grasp on, something that our brain can handle and put into motion in a more positive way. Let me tell you this. I found this secret out many, many years ago, and it has helped me so much, I can't even tell you. I first read about it in a story about a man that had been in the Vietnam War, and he'd been a prisoner there, and they kept him crated up in a little box. And later on, he was starved to death, he was beaten, he was tortured. It was a terrible time for him. Somebody said to him, well, how come you survived and none of the other prisoners survived? And he said, I used to play it out in my mind, how I would survive this, how my life would be. He actually was in this little box, not able to do anything, but in his mind, he was doing lots of things. He was visualizing. He was doing a visualization. He saw himself healthy. He saw himself getting out of there. So you need to do this too. And this isn't, just a secret for that man. This is what many of the most great athletes do. They actually see the shot going well. So before, they're going to do that little golf move or the hockey or any kind of sport, they see the puck going into the net. They see the golf ball rolling into the hole. They visualize it. So visualization is actually a technique, and it's an easy technique, and you can learn to do this today, right now, and put this into action. So here's what you're going to do. When you want to visualize something, you need to close your eyes. So you need to relax and close your eyes. It's like a little movie running in your head, except you begin to see yourself being successful at what you want to do. So now we're going to change the story in our brain. So let's say, for instance, you want to go in and ask for a raise. And normally you'd think, oh, I can't do that because I know they're going to say no, and then this is going to happen, and they're going to tell me, go jump in a lake or whatever that story you had in your mind. You're going to erase that. And you're going to start to think about, well, how do I want the story to really play out? What is my visualization? So you're going to close your eyes and you're going to relax. And you need to be by yourself in a quiet space, whether that's in your room or downstairs or in your garage, wherever that is, just for a moment. You're going to start to picture yourself going into that office and asking for that raise. And you're going to see your boss across from you actually being impressed because you've done so much research and you've brought forward all the points of how you've made him more money this year. And you're going to actually see him smiling and saying, hey, you know what? Let me cover this with HR, but I think we can do something. You're going to see that visualization. Let's just try another one. So you're going to close your eyes. You're going to relax. And if you're thinking about trying to meet that new girl, maybe she's in the office and you just want to say hello, but you've been nervous to do that, you're going to visualize saying hello to her. So you're going to close your eyes, you're going to relax, and you're going to visualize saying hello. So it's just like a little picture in your mind. So you're going to just go in your mind's eye, you're going to say, okay, I see myself walking up to her. I see her saying hello. Oh, hi, how are you, Joe? And you see her smiling at you, and you visualize this. This is going to make you feel much more relaxed when you're entering into situations that maybe they normally make you feel a little tense, and they probably make most people feel a little tense. You are going to already rehearse that in your mind. Just like those pro athletes, they rehearse that ball going in. And you're going to rehearse those moments in your life that you want to be successful at. And you're going to rehearse them in a way that you are going to be successful and confident. You know, as a result of this myself, I enter so many situations far more empowered. Whereas before I would have been like, oh boy, I got to do it. Oh, I got to do it. And now I'm like, okay, I've got this, you know? And even if it doesn't turn out exactly like we want, we're entering into that situation far more empowered. And that's the point. Because if we feel empowered, we're going to be confident, and that's the goal. We want to live an empowered and confident life. If you enjoyed this video, I ask you to make a few comments below or visit me at Goodbye Shy Guy. And if you're ready to move forward and to become more confident, I'm going to suggest that you sign up for my Goodbye Shy Guy program. I'd love you to be part of it. I'd love to see you there. Thank you so much.